I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say.
All right, hey, we're out again. This time a little bit of open water, early season bass fishing, early season for us anyways. Everything's locked up in the high country. Got a little bit of itch for that open water, warm weather fishing. So not real warm, but warm water nonetheless. So we're gonna chase a few largemouth today. Hopefully get a few on camera. Stay tuned. Yeah, fishy. All right, well, we're gonna mix it up. Show you first here kind of what we're started with. This is our spinnerbait. I know a lot of you have used those, especially if you bass fish. And in this case, this is a shallow runner. This is a Willow Leaf Colorado hybrid. You can run it pretty fast. Designed really to fish about 4 to 6 feet of water, but great little bait. Good search bait, especially for kind of cool water bass, I guess you could say pre-spawn bass. So we're gonna switch it up. I saw a couple of fish over here, kind of look like they're almost searching, working for beds. And we're gonna try to spot, cast to them with some drop shot options and see if we can't pick them up. And nonetheless, the drop shot, I can fish quite a bit deeper as well, especially if we've got inactive fish, which kind of looks like what might be inactive fish. Let's go catch them.
Are you hung up or
No,
hit?
that's a fish. Another one chasing him. Ooh, that's a big fish. Yeah, the drag's not the greatest on this reel. Yeah, that's not a bad fish. Right where it's supposed to be, too.
Oh, lordy dolly, that's a good fish. Dave.
It's not too bad of a fish. Hopefully the angle was wide enough to be able to pick that up because I kind of stepped off frame there for a minute. We got our first largemouth of 2023 in open water. I think I did, yeah. Awesome. On the drop shot rig, so it is a finesse game, it seems like. We do have a lot of cruisers that are kind of cutting through there. Look like they're searching for food, and honestly it could just be a bite window that's starting to open up. So we might go back to that spinnerbait, see if we can't get some aggressive fish to respond to it. But nice little solid 2, maybe. He might go 2.5. He's a little thin, but beautiful fish. Well, let's get him back. Show you kind of what we're using here. So, the old faithful robo worm drop shot. And I know a lot of you kind of rig your drop shots, plastics, all the way through the bait itself. What I like to do, especially in heavy cover like this, is I like to kind of hold them, you can see that or not, right there, with just the tip of that hook point buried into the plastic. Now I've set my dropper to about 12 inches or so to kind of correlate with the grass that we're fishing in. But if things get a little, if the fish get a little less active than they are now, we might have to shorten that up a little bit. So awesome, let's see if we can get another one. I'm like, why is my line going slack? Because he picked it up and started swimming right at me. I'm like, I don't think there's wind here. It's a good bass. Not quite as big as the other one. Ooh, get out of that moss. Oh, hey. This is the same one. He just coughed up my other worm.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if you can see that on camera. I lost this fish earlier. He bit my worm off, and he just coughed up my worm. Look at that. All right, let's try to get down here without falling in. Oh, not quite as big as the other ones. And my worm sank. Oh well. So we're using Spin Shot hook from VMC. And just a phenomenal little drop shot hook. I mean, they're chemically sharpened Japanese hooks, about an 1/8 ounce weight. Awesome fish. Beautiful. Catching fish in the slop. Another beautiful bass. Get a close up of this guy. Look at that one. They have such cool markings. A really deep green out on this lake. Just a awesome fish. All right, let's get him released. Oh, we got a bunch of bass in here now. You got your, throw your thing in. We got a bunch of bass here. Yep, it must be a bite window. Like we said before, sometimes it's all about timing. There he goes. And I think it's feeding time. So we did go to this kind of purple pink, they call it Morning Dawn, is the color of this. Let's see if we can get one more fish out of it. Generally, in a really clear water condition like this, I like to fish real natural colors, like a lot of whites, even June bugs, sometimes blacks and blues, watermelon red flake, you know, I mean, real natural colors you'd expect with bass fishing, but in this case, Morning Dawn, great little color.
Oh, come on, big ol' bass. Come on. Unless that's what's dead right here is this that tilapia. There's a dead one. Yeah. Bry. And he's running hard. He's mad at me. He's good. He's like my personal best bass, by the way.
Hold on, keep your rod tip in the water. Check your drag a little bit, don't make it too much.
Uh-huh. He's highly irritated with me. I know.
Yeah. Hold on. You're getting real close to the tip of the rod. Give him a little bit of line. Okay. So, he goes under, keep your rod tip down so he doesn't rub on the edge of the metal. Oh, tension. Okay. Yeah, hold on. Stretched in. Look at that. We're going to try to get an underwater release on this fish.
Okay.
Can you hold him?
Yeah. I got him. Hey, guess what? I got that all on camera. Hey, Dad.
A little precarious going through here. Look at that. Oh, there he is.
They went to their lake.
Got him.
There could stop.
There we go. Did they?
Yeah.
That's, whoa. There's an angry fish.
Nice.
Not a bad little 1.5 to 2 pound fish. Cool. Should we get another underwater release?
Yeah.
yes. That was cool. No, he's a good one. I was watching this other one. Oh, now that other one come right over to him. God, I don't know if you can see that. There is another great big bass. A bit bigger than this one. It's sitting up in there shallow. There we go. Woohoo! Another solid, like 2.5 pound bass. I mean, great tournament fish. Awesome. Cool. Can't beat it. Spinnerbait strikes again. So yeah, bite windows. I mean, that's basically what today is. Took us a while to figure them out. Started out with drop shot rigs, and they're probably still on the drop shot rig, but it slowed down quite a bit. Started seeing more schools of fish coming in, grouping up, and yeah, going back to the spinnerbait, and there he was. Alrighty, there you have it. Snow-covered mountains in the background if you can see it. But we did a little bit of open water, largemouth bass fishing for you today. And we caught a few fish. A little slow of a start. Had to really go to the finesse part of the game. Started out with spinnerbaits to see how active they might be, but they weren't liking that until a little bit later. We actually hit that bite window. So we caught fish on drop shot rigs, caught fish on spinnerbaits, moving baits, and power fishing techniques there, and had a great time. So if you like our videos, like us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and as always, tight lines.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't